In this video, I'm going to show you how to run the PowerTeacher Pro Standards Grade Report. This report will give you a list of the scores that you have assigned at the end of each trimester by student. Once you are in PowerTeacher Pro, on the left you will see a Reports button. When you select the Reports button, you'll see a number of reports. You should take some time to go through these. Some of them are very useful. The one we're going to look at today is Standards Grades Report. You'll notice that there are 3 tabs across the top. That means that there are lots of options for running this report, information to include or exclude, and how you want it to be outputted. For this demo, we're going to stay right here on the Criteria tab. So the first thing you'll notice is that you can change the name of the report if this name doesn't suit you to something that is more meaningful to you. You can select one class or all your classes or any combination of your classes. For this video, I am using my 1 elementary class. And you can use a custom class name. Especially for the specialists, they go in and rename their classes with using a custom class name with the teacher's homeroom, because if they didn't do that, then their list of classes would all look very similar and they would have a hard time figuring out which one was which. In the student field option, you can select it to be name, student number, or both. I'm just going to leave it on name. For sort options, you can sort by assignment if you were using the gradebook with standard scores for assignments, but we are using by reporting term for final grades, so I would select that there. Sorting by students, you can sort by the way they're in your gradebook, you can sort by their last name, or you can sort by their first name. We don't need to look at this assignment sorting option because we're not currently using assignments. In the data field, do you want to have the name of the standard identifier, or both? I'm going to choose name. And then for the date range, I want term 1 and term 2. I'm going to leave term 3 off at this time because it doesn't have any scores in it yet. After I have it just right, then I go to the green Run Reports button and select it. You'll see at the top that it'll say a report has been queued. Depending on the size of the report, how many students you're running it for, or how many classes you're running it for, it could take a little while, but it's just at 1 class that actually has only 1 student in it, so that was very quick. My next step is to go to View Reports. And here I will see in my report queue the Standards Grade Report. You may see more than 1 report in here if you have run reports in the past, and you can choose to delete them if they're no longer useful to you. The name of the report is a link to a PDF, which appears in the bottom left corner. And when you open that PDF, what you will see is a report that has every student. Their name will be up here in the upper right, the class name, and the standards associated with it. So you can see that this term 1 and term 2 end of trimester standard scores are here. You can save this in your drive by clicking on the print button and selecting Save as PDF. When you save it, you have to tell it where to go. So it usually defaults to desktop. I don't recommend saving things on the desktop of your laptops or home computer, but you can save it there temporarily and then you can move it into your drive. Hope this helps.